Hey guys, what's going on? MJ Madness here, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be giving you my NFL playoff predictions all the way up into the Super Bowl for the 2015-16 playoffs. So without further ado, let's get into the first game. Okay, so starting off with the NFC, in the first wildcard game, we have the Washington Redskins against the Green Bay Packers. And I think this will be a pretty close game, but in the end, I'm going to give the edge to the Green Bay Packers. Okay, so the next NFC game will pit the Seattle Seahawks against the Minnesota Vikings. And I don't think this game will even be close. I see the Seahawks completely dominating the Minnesota Vikings. Okay, so assuming Seattle wins that game, they will play the Carolina Panthers in the next round of the playoffs. Now, this isn't the Seattle team of last year. They've lost a couple games, including a game against the Panthers already. Meanwhile, the Panthers are looking very good. They had a 15-1 season, and I see them easily beating the Seattle Seahawks. Okay, so the other round one playoff game will pit the Green Bay Packers against the Arizona Cardinals. Now, these two teams played just a couple weeks ago, and the Arizona Cardinals easily beat the Packers. The Cardinals of Carson Palmer playing amazing, and I think they should be able to beat the Packers this time again. So this would mean that the NFC final would be the Arizona Cardinals against the Carolina Panthers. Now, I'm really torn about this game. They are both really good teams. But in the end, I think the Panthers will just be able to squeeze out a victory and be the NFC champions and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Okay, so jumping over to the AFC now, the first wildcard game is between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans. And I think that the Chiefs should be able to easily beat the Houston Texans in this game. The other wildcard game has the Pittsburgh Steelers visiting the Cincinnati Bengals, and I think this game will be very, very close. But Andy Dalton is injured for the Bengals, and A.J. McCarron simply can't keep up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers, so I see the Steelers narrowly taking the win. So, assuming the Steelers win that game, they would play the AFC-leading Denver Broncos. Now, the Steelers have been on a roll as of late, winning a couple games in a row, including a very close game against the Broncos. But this time, I think the Broncos will be able to turn it around and beat the Steelers in a very exciting and close game. So the other game would have the Kansas City Chiefs playing against the New England Patriots. Now, the New England Patriots haven't been playing as good as they're used to, but I think they should be able to still beat the Kansas City Chiefs in this game. So I am predicting that the AFC Championship game will be between the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. And I see the Denver Broncos upsetting the New England Patriots and making their way to the Super Bowl. I'm sure many of you may not agree with me, but I think this will happen because I think the Denver has a better, more stacked team, and I see them facing off against the Carolina Panthers in the Super Bowl. So I am predicting that Super Bowl 50, which will be hosted in San Francisco, will take place between the Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos. And I think that the Carolina Panthers will win this game by a score of 31-27. Now remember, if and when this happens, you heard it here first, and I believe that the Carolina Panthers will be your Super Bowl 50 champions. Thank you all for watching, and take care.